Slight favorite. North Carolina State comes into the game as a slight favorite tonight. Wanye Thomas, who's had 2 kick return touchdowns in his career, will take it out across the 25, get hit near the 30 with the ball out near the end of the play. Ball was juggled. There is a penalty flag thrown late as well near the 20-yard line.
That means he does it effortlessly.
Got a chance to see it right out of the chute. Taking a shot for Malachi Carter. You bet. All the way down inside the 20-yard line.
Coach Jeff Collins said, we're going to take our shots. We like the way James can throw the ball. In early, first play of the game, he drops it.
Quarterback's got a live arm, and I said they're down to their 6th or 7th defensive back. Quite a good matchup.
To the end zone, trying to take advantage of those defensive backs, and a connection. Was it in bounds? Amarion Brown, touchdown, his 6th as a freshman.
Just a beautiful ball by James Graham here. First play, 54-yard dime. Now 2 plays later, drops one where only his receiver can catch it. This guy who's a natural thrower, who Jeff Collins has all the faith in the world in.
Wouldn't be totally shocked to see 2 quarterbacks at some point tonight.
We'll start with a handoff to Bam Knight. Zonovan Knight, one of the young trio of freshman running backs. Picks up 11 on the first play of the game. There it is, right back to Knight. Another first down run as he takes it into Georgia Tech territory. No surprise, right on cue, impact player Zonovan Knight. After missing 4 games, he played against Louisville last week in the loss. Devin Leary trying to escape the pocket and just got grabbed by Jordan Dominic. Barely shy of the line to gain, so now, as Matt was saying, could be 2-down territory. They go with the sneak with Leary. His 6'2" body is able to extend forward for about 2.5. Last week gave up 461 yards to Virginia Tech. They'll swing it out for Jordan Houston, another freshman with speed. Into the red zone goes North Carolina State.
Devin Leary dropped one off to the tight end earlier. Now it's a little wheel route to the running back where he puts in a perfect position to let Houston run the ball for an 18-yard here out the side.
Devin Leary on 3rd down. Goes underneath, and Charlie Thomas with a stick on Emeka Imezi, 2 yards short of the line to gain. That might be why they're going Wildcat with Zonovan Knight on 4th down and 2, and he gets stopped shy. Georgia Tech and Jordan Dominic with the stop.
Genius concept, by the way. I sit at home, food comes to me.
You should see my receipts from DoorDash. It is extensive.
Oh, yeah.
Nice cut by Jordan Mason. And he's going to work back to the 18-yard line. 3rd down and about 3 coming up.
He's been a weapon for this team. Hits big balls.
Near 250-pounder from South Carolina. Wow. That is a big ball. Thayer Thomas with a fair catch.
Practice it every day in practice. We have a session in practice just for trick plays.
Shot plays.
3rd down and 4, nothing downfield, so Leary's going to tuck it and take a smack from David Curry.
Got single coverage outside again.
Leary stands in the pocket, but delivers off target for Imezi with Swilling in coverage. Standing defensive lineman. Booted away. Amarion Brown is back. And fair catch. Likely concussion last week against Louisville. Here comes Mason. Still has to find the yardage. It does. Gets across the 20. Mason over 700 yards, 7 touchdowns to lead Georgia Tech this season. Right back to him with a big hole. Mason slips free into Wolfpack territory down near the 30-yard line. 48 yards, boys.
Well, we mentioned they want to defeat him, and they're going to do it multiple ways. This time with a pulling offensive lineman, a pulling tight end. It's called a gap scheme. You split the defense in half.
Could be Virginia, Virginia Tech, or Pitt on the other side representing the Coastal. Graham firing over the middle for Carter again.
Really nice play. It's a 20-yard gain, and this ball should be caught about 19 yards.
Look natural to you based on what you thought early, Pat?
Hey, natural thrower.
Effortless.
Right in that read, but he lost the football. And for the first time in ACC play, North Carolina State has a takeaway. Laurel Murchison, their stud up front. On top of it, Ibrahim Conte knocked it loose.
To who was supposed to block who? The defender comes in untouched. It causes the fumble. That is a big play for NC State.
We talked to the NC State coaches last night.
Play clock down to 3. Hand it off, nothing there. Jordan Dominic, this time with the stop.
They practice it every single day. Blocking kicks, rushing kicks.
Wow, good pressure that time. Nearly got to the punter, Trenton Gill. And it's grabbed by Brown near midfield. Great field position coming for Georgia Tech.
Forest looking for their 8th win. They're doing it without their wide receiver, Sage Surratt, there.
Another big run for Jordan Mason. This guy's been carving it up in the early going. And he takes Georgia Tech 85-yard run.
Probably going to be the end of the quarter. That's the run up fast. They've done it through the air. They've done it on the ground.
Get in trouble. If I was under 270 pounds, sorry, if I was over 270 pounds, I get in trouble. So, and Coach Collins was like, listen, no more egg white omelet.
The Waffle House, I have to question a lot more about you than just your weight anyways.
4th down and 1. Georgia Tech staying out there. What a move by Graham. He picks up the first down.
A little promo there.
Graham on the rollout. Slings it to the end zone. It is caught. Tobias Oliver, the former quarterback, with the touchdown. The first reception for a touchdown in his career.
Graham on the run, and then he follows it up with an even better pass.
This is after losing a pair of all ACC performers from last year, Jacoby Myers and Calvin Harmon, both in the NFL. Leary on 3rd down, incomplete. Looking for Carter, and it was broken up. Amarion Brown back to return. Haven't had a punt return touchdown at Georgia Tech in 10 years.
We got another money down, just like it is for the defense, it is for the offense as well.
On 3rd down and 8. Graham takes off, weaving his way towards the sticks, and he's down for a first down at the 40-yard line.
I really enjoyed our time with both of these coaching staffs. Thought this would be a good game tonight. So far, it has been a huge 3rd down here.
Blitz from North Carolina State. They tried to find Adonicus Sanders. Good coverage by Malik Dunlap, somebody you thought that they would go after tonight.
That's what you teach a young secondary player to do when he's one-on-one like that on an island.
Please be quiet. A guy's about to bomb a football.
What do you think of this one, McAfee?
Beautiful. Absolutely stupendous. Presley Harvin, an absolute stud punter, downs it inside the 5 for the Georgia Tech punt team.
Fake punt for a touchdown was one of the prettier passes I've seen in college football this year.
He's great for the brain. He's going to be good in the league, too, I think. Rough there, but I love what Bobby Dodd's doing. I like that they show a little respect to the guy. Heck of a coach, heck of a punter.
Now Devin Leary picks up the first down, guys. Ryan Finley had started 39 in his career for NC State.
And all these quarterbacks have different things that they're good at, but they're all good at handing the ball off to Bam Knight. One guy they can't afford to lose. He's kind of their guy that does it all. Very much into the analytics of how much load management guys are getting on both sides of the ball.
2nd down, they'll move the chains. Good run from Jordan Houston, another freshman from Maryland. So they'll keep it on the ground, and they'll get the first down with Houston. That's maybe a touchdown-saving tackle out on the perimeter.
From the LA Chargers, kind of undersized, but he has a good burst. Houston's been giving them good spurts there. Here he bounces it outside, gets the end.
3rd and 2. They bring in Ricky Person, the veteran back. When I say veteran, he's a sophomore in a group of freshmen. And it looked like he had the forward progress to the 5. First down, North Carolina.
The play was doomed from the get-go. They lost 12 yards, and now they got to figure something out. They go with the screen here.
With Houston trying to break free, and he's not going to make it, but he does a great job of setting up 4th and goal inside the 5. That back issue, he is out to try to get North Carolina State on the board from 20. He will bang it through. Graham has missed on his last 3. After starting 4 of 5 on the night. Keep it on the ground with Jamias Griffin. Nothing there on ESPN+.
Great jacket.
Presley Harvin the 3rd with the punt. Thayer Thomas with the fair catch, and he muffed it. can't corral it, and Georgia Tech looks like they had it. We'll see if it's ruled as such. It is. Jalen Askew. Keon Lassane, who's out. Thayer Thomas muffs one here.
When you have a punter that can put the ball up into the sky.
Georgia Tech.
Well, Georgia Tech does not mind that. They like celebrating. A sideline warning is okay with Coach Collins as long as they bring the juice. Presley Harvin.
A great start tonight and a chance to tack on more at the end of the half. Fake the jet sweep to Brown. Graham launches, end zone, incomplete. Trying to find Tyler Davis. One timeout left for Georgia Tech. Graham, back corner for Brown. Another touchdown for Amarian Brown, and that ties the freshman record at Georgia Tech.
What a ball.
What a throw, and he does it with a defender in his face. James Graham takes a monster hit, much worse than the one that got the roughing the passer, and he delivers a strike to his touchdown machine. Amarian Brown, all he does is catch touchdowns. The true freshman from Tampa. Quarterback has 6 pass completions, 3 of them for touchdowns. And you talk about explosive plays, they've been incredible tonight.
Tanner Engel on the return. Steering to the sideline, making men miss, and we'll get run down just shy of the 30-yard line.
Gonna have to get something going.
Keep it on the ground. Jordan Houston picks up the first down to the 40-yard line.
But he's got to compete, especially on 3rd down, if NC State's going to get back in this game.
Come back for Carter, past the sticks, lost the football at the 45-yard line. But one official comes in and says incomplete pass. So you need a clear establishment of the possession. We'll see if our guys in the booth feel that this was established possession.
I actually thought that this was a catch and then a fumble.
I would agree with you based on that first replay. It felt like a clear grab and then maybe a couple of steps up the field. Perhaps the defender pawing at the ball.
Carter getting an earful from his coach on the sideline.
Now Devin Leary in plus territory sets up the screen for Zonovan Knight. And he's got it all the way down to the 35 for a first down. That'll be the site of the Home Depot College Football Awards. Bam Knight spinning his way down to the 20-yard line. We stick with Zonovan Knight, Georgia Tech yellow jacket, who did go to the bench.
This is a nice run. We mentioned Bam Knight was going to be a big part of the plan tonight. And after the play, Devin Leary looks over to the sideline.
In desperate need of some positive points. They'll sling it out for Tabari Hines, and he just picks up the first down. We talked about the rotation that Jeff Collins likes to use on his defense. Trying to stay fresh. Zonovan Knight right up the gut into the end zone. Much needed Wolfpack touchdown. Double-digit play drive.
And they're not just plays. I mean, this is the 53rd play, but it's the 34th run.
Of course, North Carolina has Mercer this weekend. They'll have NC State next weekend. Georgia Tech will take on its clean, old-fashioned hate rival in Georgia. There goes Amarian Brown. This guy can absolutely burn it up. He steps out and Jemias Griffin is in. They'll go to the tight end, the grad transfer from Connecticut, Tyler Davis, for the first down. 36 games at UConn, including playing against Jeff Collins and Temple a couple times. There goes Graham with another good run for a first down.
This might be a broken play. They had something designed here, but Graham doesn't catch the ball clean, and he just decides, hey. They're thinking about everything. They're realizing that they got to do a little bit more to get back on track here.
And the local kids from Atlanta want to come back.
Trying to get the first down with Mason. Needed the 29. Got back to the line of scrimmage. A little old school option look. Mason has the first down. Joe Burrow, Tua Tagovailoa, Jalen Hurts, all names are going to be out in the draft pool coming up next year. Blitz from the Wolfpack on 3rd down and 9. Graham sees it. Graham blows past it. Graham's got the touchdown.
Either way, bad call or not, it's a touchdown for Georgia Tech.
That's a great answer to what NC State did coming out of the locker room. NC State scores a touchdown, makes this thing an 11-point game. Georgia Tech and James Graham, who had his best first half, comes out and answers right back with an 11-play drive to score another tutty. Technology is changing the game.
We just needed a drum roll right there. We're waiting for the drum roll.
Well, we'll wait after this play first. Leary, nice strike up the seam for Tabari Hines.
Had one explosive movement, one quick burst.
Molly, over
Awesome
3
stuff.
miles there.
Impressive. Here's a Mezzi on the shot. There is a penalty marker thrown. Trey Swilling was in coverage. That's been a fun matchup to see. I feel like Pat would find a way to disable his somehow. Do you have a jailbroken catapult?
Oh boy.
Oh, that's a dangerous throw, and it's somehow caught at the 24-yard line. Inspiration heat by Leary for 20.
Well, desperate times call for desperate measures. Late down the middle is really never...
That was back when football was football, Matt.
I like those.
You're probably playing then.
Back to the ground on 3rd down and 4, and Houston right to the sticks at the 14-yard line.
Middle of the D-line looks wide open again.
And Leary was trying to get there. He's already converted once tonight. This is going to be up to the officials.
Need a big stop.
On 3rd down and 8. Leary underneath, incomplete for Hines.
Oh, man, did I do it?
Let's see, 29-yarder. You can breathe easy, McAfee. About a year later to 3:02. Impressive work by the strength staff and the nutrition staff at Georgia Tech. There goes Graham with another good run, and he's past the 35 for a first down. He's out across the 40.
Let the block set, find the hole, and pick up some big yardage.
Yeah, Pat, you said it's a delay. All this is a lead draw.
Riding the read, good keep by Graham. First down and more inside the 40.
Scrimmage, he drops a 54-yard dime. Now in the second half, you got the defense a little bit tired. They're injured. James Graham taking it to the ground to show his elusiveness, his explosiveness, and there's a 23-yard gain for the kid. Like Coach Jeff Collins said afterwards. Oh, no.
Oh, that ball is loose. North Carolina State's got it. Laurel Murchison, they're stud up front, dome on top of it. And North Carolina State, after not having a single takeaway in ACC play, has 2 tonight.
Going back to their option routes, but maybe that's why you got to practice it over and over and over again. A little bit of miscommunication there on the mesh point. That's twice tonight where we've had a little bit of indecisiveness on that mesh point, but he's been on the road.
Minnesota Kite.
Tabari Hines. Big gainer. Hines, 29 yards, guys.
If you're NC State's offense, you've been able to move, but you haven't been able to score. You get a big turnover now. Leary drops a good ball to Hines. Bang across the middle, pick up.
Say this, Tabari Hines needs more opportunities. Every time he's had an opportunity, he's made something good happen.
Leary for Hines. Got him. First and goal, North Carolina State on cue. 31 yards on this one.
It's the same thing. It's a little bit of a play action. It's not even a good play action.
Motion Hines will throw up the middle. Kerry Angeline, the tight end, with a touchdown. A huge score for NC State. They'll cut the lead down to 9.
Defense is right, and the play action leaves Angeline wide open down the middle. Would have been one of the best marks of the NFL Combine, but still not as fast as Pat McAfee in the golf cart.
Graham. Well, wanted to run, now he's going to try to pass, and it was nearly intercepted. It may have been deflected to the Georgia Tech receiver. Are you kidding me with that? Malik Dunlap couldn't haul it in. Wolfpack need to win tonight and next week against North Carolina to reach a bowl for a 6th straight year. They pick up the first down with Houston. And a good tackle from the backside from the defensive end, Jordan Dominic, to run him down after 18.
Started out, they bring a corner blitz right to the side that they're running it to. Check out the corner up top. The ball's on the right hash. He blitzes.
Oh, please, God.
Back to the ground game. There goes Houston, right to the sticks.
But could be 2-down territory if you get a huge chunk here, but not a first.
Just a four-man rush against Leary with time. Separation and a catch for a first down by Devin Carter to get the space.
May have been a push-off? What do you mean by may have been a push-off? That is like the definition of a push-off.
I think it might have got a little...
Turnovers and physicality. He was embarrassed by that loss last week.
There goes Ricky Person breaking tackles. David Curry's not going to like that. His defense just gives up a big chunk.
Curry was actually coming from the opposite side there. They run Ricky Persons the opposite direction. Find a big hole there with the offensive line.
Only a sophomore, but he's the veteran of this running back group.
Right back to him. Makes the cut. Still on his feet. Trying to pound forward. And he is just shot.
Devin Leary suddenly gets under center. I would expect the quarterback sneak.
He'll hand it off to Person, who goes airborne, collided with as he heads past the goal line. And this is a two-point game with 5 minutes left.
Play of the night is the next play, the two-point conversion. They go here to the play to the tailback. Person goes over the top.
Rolling it. Throwing it back towards the near side. Incomplete. Georgia Tech still in the lead. How about Christian Campbell bringing some heat on Leary?
The only way you can stop it is if you pull your free safety from the middle of the field and bring him down to have the quarterback. That's what NC State's trying to do right now. Dave Doran screaming to his defenders on the field.
There's that option look and a first down for Graham. First down could essentially end the game here. Third down and 1. It is Mason. Breaks free and he's got the first down. Another second effort may have just helped seal the deal for the Yellow Jackets.
Collins is going to recruit, bring his guys in, but to get this ACC win against a team that was trying to be bowl eligible is huge.
And from North Carolina State, they will see their bowl hopes for the time being dashed with a loss tonight.